Hello, ladies. I'm here with Stephen Merchant, who was incredible tonight.
Thank you.
As you are in pretty much everything.
Thank you.
Pretty great. How did you feel about it?
I was excited to get the call. I love the show. I watch it every week. It's one of the resources I go to for my political analysis and coverage. And I feel like I share kind of many of the same viewpoints that Bill has. And I was pleased to come on and give my two penneth.
I understand that there may be an issue that you don't quite agree with Bill on. That's marijuana legalization.
Mm-hmm.
Are you for or against that?
My concern with marijuana legalization is that I personally can't handle it.
Yeah.
I don't handle pot smoking well, or pot taking.
What makes you say that?
Well, I don't want to go into the ins and outs of it, but let's just say that I ate some pot chocolate at a party, and I got so stoned that I walked through an 8-foot plate glass window. Now, that tells me that it ain't all it's, that Bill's like, oh, everyone's just, happy with it, pot man, everyone's good. No, some idiots like me are walking through windows and potentially killing themselves. So I'm not sure that we should introduce another narcotic into the environment that might cause these problems.
If it was legal, would you do it more
100%,
often?
all the time.
Always.
Because I can't. This is the other problem. I can't say no. I'm easily succumb to peer pressure.
That's why you're
this
here
is why
talking
it
to
took
me
me
right
so
now.
long. A, that, and B, that's why it took me so long to give up the religion thing, because it was like everyone else seemed to be doing it. It was cool. It wasn't cool, but I didn't have any other friends. People try to demonize drugs, and that's it. When you're a kid, they're like, all drugs. The reason it's so popular is they're all brilliant. But they are, aren't they? There's not a single. I've done a lot of the drugs now.
Yeah.
They're all excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Which is your favorite?
Ecstasy.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It really is amazing.
And one that you're like, nah, I don't need to go back to that. Is it pot?
Kidding me? You got any?
No, I mean, what's your least favorite?
There's none of them. They're all brilliant. They're all
great.
excellent. They really are. I mean, that might be proof of God. That might be proof of God, the drugs, because someone's come up with some cracking stuff there.
Oh, well, thank God they're illegal.
I think it's a good. I think we should make them all illegal.
As somebody who shares Bill's viewpoints, where did you come down on the editorial tonight? Like the final new rule?
I've thought this for a long time.
Because you're European.
Right.
You guys have a.
I'm
reputation.
constantly bemused by by that sort of new Puritanism that happens in America. I think for British people, and particularly for European people, we are very confused by the fact that you're still squabbling about religion. It seems weird to me. Like church in England, there's some religious people, but even they're like, yeah, whatever. Like no one. British people are just like, we just don't care. It's like, if it doesn't bother us, we don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, like with gay marriage, it's like, you say to a British person, do you mind if these two guys get married? Does it involve me? No, then fine, do whatever, I don't care. And it's sort of generally our view, it's sort of people having an affair. I mean, we're not quite as loose as the French, where, it seems like they're all shagging each other left, right and centre.
Because they are.
And that's the French way. And let's be honest, the Italians, that's a whole other ballgame. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. That's preposterous. I mean, that's absurd. But we're not. We're still. We're a little bit uptight in the sense that we don't talk about it.
Right.
But we don't mind if it's going on. We don't care.
Fine.
But the idea that a woman is going out with a man who was involved in a scandal, so she's now a whore.
That's crazy pants.
What?
Yeah.
No, I share
Inappropriate.
you entirely there. Yeah.
Were you raised like in a religion or?
Not really. I went to Sunday school every Sunday with my next door neighbours, and then I realised after a while, probably around the age of 10, that I was only going for the game of hide and seek, which we played afterwards. And I would just sit through the sermon because I was itching to do hide and seek. And I remember asking one of the Sunday school teachers, how did Jesus rise from the dead? And he said, well, he just did. And I said, yeah, but specifically how? Because I was just getting used to the idea of death, like relatives were dying and things. Yeah. And I was like, they're not coming back. Why did Jesus? And they were like, well, he's because, he did. And it annoyed me that they couldn't explain it to me in any way. It was like, why did he have separate rules?
Yeah.
And I remember after that, I was like, you're not giving me enough answers here. And it's funny because when you're a kid, it never occurs to you that they might be bullshitting. You know what I mean? Like so you assume that you're the. Like I remember thinking, I'm wrong here. Why am I not getting this? And then obviously as you get older, you realize, oh no, they don't know either.
And so did you finally figure out that you could just organize your own hide and seek games?
Do you know what? I don't think I've ever played hide and seek since.
You can still do it as an adult. and backstage is a
I'm
really
sure this
great.
is a great spot
yeah,
for it,
just-
yeah.
Oh man.
Bye.